Hello, my name is Frozen Asian, and I'd like to tell you about my show, the Sunday Night Shit Show, every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Along with good conversations and laughing at funny and weird shit we find on the internet, we also have the Hat Cam, where I showcase my myriad of great-looking hats. Here is a testimonial from a great friend of mine who has enjoyed my hats lately.
I hope your next hat is a bullet. Jesus Christ, what are you, fucking Asian Dick Tracy? What's wrong with you? Why do you have to ruin my evening? Like, I was gonna just listen to my buds do their show, and you just gotta do that. You just do the show without the hat.
So you're not enjoying it?
No!
Dude, Asian
come
Dick
on,
Tracy.
secretly you enjoy it.
You look like you're going undercover in Argentina, but it's not working.
I hate you. I hate you.
Come on, you secretly love it.
No, I openly hate it.
And there you have it. So subscribe to the Sunday Night Shit Show at youtube.com/Sunday Night Shit Show. And hope to see you there on Sunday nights. Bye.
It's the JJ Stoner Spring Collection, the perfect attire for any and every occasion you can think of this season. Like we were in the mosh pit full of sweat and everyone's slapping, hitting, and pulling on you. This shit won't rip! Lunch at your favorite cafe? Brunch with the girls? These stylish ensembles will give you the confidence you need to look and feel your best. Or if you're getting arrested for possession, it comes with a built-in police stick-proof body armor. Keep swinging, pigs! Call now, and your order will come with a complimentary ounce of that dankest bubblegum slurricane that the South has to offer. Don't forget the wall tapestry! If you need to cover your wall, it works!
A little bit of milk, a whole lot of milk. Who's a milk? Come on now, milk. Woo! What's milk coming at you every day? Got milk, got no way to buy milk. I know you like that, just don't try to get in my milk. We'll take your call, we don't really care if the right or wrong. Got that bicep boost today.
Didn't do nothing at all. JJ Stoner, he didn't do nothing except take the fall. JJ Stoner, he didn't do nothing, he didn't do nothing at all. Well, JJ Stoner, he didn't do nothing, so let the old boy go and let him do his show. JJ didn't do nothing. There's a place that we can go to watch old things, all the warm fuzzy member berries it brings. It's a special little spot tucked away on D-Live. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Can't be old see you over there very soon. It's our special little spot tucked away on D-Live. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. When we were kids and there wasn't any school, we'd sit and watch all the best cartoons, eating cereal until it was noon. We'd never thought that 30 years later it'd still be cool. Saturday night and cheesy movies, the ones that used to show us boobies. It's our special little spot tucked away on D-Live. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Enjoy the joy of Pessy.
Hello, friends! Welcome to our YouTube channel, accidentally named Irrational Times. He's got a microphone and his very own YouTube show. Sounds way better, videos clear. Hey, JJ Stoner.
Now the midgets are here. It's Thomas's bikini birthday party. No, Thomas, no, Thomas, no, Thomas, no. We don't need any makeup. We've got some real clowns.
But what you have to understand is that I'm smarter than you. We all need rules, that's rule number 1.
Those were the days. Because everybody wants to be wild and free. The truth is so brutal, so is Lacey Marie.
So if you want some entertainment on a Thursday night, check out the Cousin Joe show, cause they're doing it right. Are you ready for this? For the losers who always get pissed.
Woo! Cause Bill here coming at you every day. That Bill here got the way to pay.
One little pop, one little pop, 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 pop. Shirts Off Friday.
Take 'em off.
We love the Shirts Off Friday. Nobody thinks they really beat you, but now we want to see Earl get beat down. I'm a disco Jew and a bear.
Enjoy the joy of Pessy. Politics sucks. Enough is enough. But I can't stop talking about that stuff.
Thank you to Royce and Murph for putting on your show. Thank you, Fat Cake Boy, for helping smaller channels grow.
Wow. It appears we really are living in irrational times.
Super coupon trip.
Welcome to the first installment of a game show that puts podcasting co-hosts to the test and may make them ask themselves, are we really friends? Tonight, Cousin Joe and Dan from the Cousin Joe Show face off to see who's the real friend. And now here's your host and his lovely assistant,
Anything yet? How about that? How's that sounding? Still no sound. Okay. What is going on? Oh, we're good? Fada King says good. Yay, there we go. Beautiful. It's just a bit. It's a bit we do. You'll drink the Let's have a little sip.
Drink to sound.
Yes, beautiful sound. Our chat is delayed. Well, do you know what? That's okay. As long as I don't go muted again because I missed it. Yes, it's a bit we do. It's called the Are You Muted bit. We just because we trust the chat. Not like one of our favorite buddies, Roy. Yeah, now we have to do it every time. You're right. Oh man, and I even did the thing that I'm supposed to do, which is click the little buttons on and off before. I did a test this morning. Some of you guys were here at like 5 in the morning. Anyways, we'll talk about that another time. But here we are, and we have 2 great guests on tonight. Yeah, exactly, Dan. It was in honor of Cousin Joe. Well, we all have a little bit of boomer in us, don't we? So speaking of Cousin Dan, if you guys want to try to Skype in at any time, I'm more than happy to give it a go and see how that works, because it might take a second to get the boxes lined up. Not too long, I don't think. But anyways, so tonight we have a contest between 2 podcasters, which hopefully will become a tradition, and we'll move on to different podcasters. But tonight we start off with the best. Cousin Dan and Cousin Joe are going to come on and answer questions about each other to see who knows each other better. And, who's a better friend. So we'll just have to wait and see. But, hey, Winning TV, how's it going? And, yeah, so this should work. Because Boogie Bumper helped me out earlier with the Skype, and it worked. So I'm looking forward to this as well. To see if it works. Because if it does, yeehaw. Yes, JJ Stoner, yes, you'd be on the list for sure. Yeah, and Frozen and Frozen and Spent and Joy Pesci and Major Tom. Oh yeah, we got a good list. Oh, I feel a Skype call incoming. Okay, let's see here. Let me just add an NDI.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Let's see here. Beautiful. Dan's calling. Hey! Let's see, I guess I should answer it. Let's see here. Oh, there he is. Let's see.
It work?
It's working so far. I just have to select the source and we'll be all good here.
Cool.
Anyways, just give me a second, sir, and we'll figure this out. What did I... Took a second before to load it up with Boogie earlier, but we'll get you going here. Let's see.
I'm trying not to fanboy out here.
Oh, I know we have Dan. We'll fanboy out in a second here, and we'll. But for some reason this is. Oh wait, I forgot. I had to. Wow, she's really. There we go. I got it. I forgot what I had to do, but I got it now. Okay, so forgive me there, folks, for a second, and, oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, there he is. There's the man. Okay, good start. Oh, thanks for coming on, Dan. Appreciate it so much.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. Just give me a second to line these boxes up while,
your box looks good, babe.
Are you talking dirty to Dan already? Oh my!
No.
You have to be professional with the guests.
Okay.
You can't talk dirty to them. Okay, cool. So we got Dan up here. Let's see. Look at that. There we go. Welcome. Thank you, Dan, for coming.
Of course, man.
And let's see. Here we go. We got Joe calling in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Let's see here.
Hello?
Uh-oh. So now how do I get both of them at the same time? Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Hey, sorry, I was just sitting here like I was in some green room waiting to be called in, and then Dan texted me that I should Skype you.
Okay, so now I got to figure out how to get both of you on here. I'm so sorry, guys. This is like the most unprofessional thing ever.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
I love it.
It's all right. I think you have to switch back and forth.
Really? I won't be able to do two at once?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Again, you're asking the wrong guy. But
well, I'm gonna give it one. I'm gonna give it one shot.
All right, you go for it.
And let's see here.
It's tough to do two.
Well, the video might be one at a time, but the audio should be. Did you hang up on Dan when you answered my call?
I might have. Dan, you're not there, are you?
Oh, yeah. Instead of answering, you got to click on the join to. It's like this wavy line at the top right. That's the best I could do to describe it. But yeah, it's an add to the call kind of thing instead of just picking up.
Okay. Maybe Dan, you call in again there, I guess, and I can.
I'll tell him to call back in.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna look at the chat and see what's going on. I think I'll just best to ignore.
You're a better man than me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's on hold. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, one sec here. Here we go. We could not. Blah blah blah.
Unless you want me to hang up and call back, and you can transfer me instead of hitting the green answer button.
Okay.
Want to do that?
That sounds good.
All right, I'll try that.
Thanks a million.
No problem.
Hello?
Okay, I think we have both now. Do we have both?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I think it's working.
We have liftoff.
There we
Gentlemen.
go.
Okay.
Dan, I just gave broadcasting advice and it worked.
I was so proud of you. I could hear it on the YouTube. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, and watch this. I'm going to even do something more fancier than... oh, yeah, we're going to have both of you guys on at once. You just wait one...
Fancy.
Oh, this is fancy. This is very fancy.
Which is something that we've not managed yet, so it's impressive.
It's impossible to do, Dan.
If they do it, you're going to look like a real jackass.
They're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to do it. It can't be done.
It can't be done.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
What?
It's almost gotten done. Yeah, there we go.
You must have then.
There we go. There we go. Look at y'all. Look how pretty you are. Two of you up there together.
You're going to have to DM me a tutorial on how you did that after the show.
I just did a video display capture, but, nothing fancy.
All right.
Anyways, here we go.
And you're going to have that means after the show.
Well, okay, that's great. I'm very proud of that. I just learned this stuff in January, so I'm like, I love learning new things, and this is just another little level, but I'll stop being happy for myself.
You should be.
Anyways, thanks. Look, thank you guys so much for coming on tonight and joining us.
Of course.
Have a little fun. We've watched you guys now since the beginning of your new incarnation of this show.
Yeah.
And
a little over a year now.
Yeah. Some guy told us about it. Some Mexican told us about it. I don't know.
Oh, a Mexican.
Yeah, I think.
A Mexican told a Canadian to listen to our show?
I think it was Roy. His name was Roy something.
Oh, Roy, yeah. Roy's half Mexican. I forget what it is though. But that's all. Yeah, you do the fine intro song, the theme song to our show, which is an honor.
And the other really good theme song that Joe won't use.
I don't know about what you're referring to.
Yeah, so sorry about that, Joe. I kind of had to happen. And it was on your birthday, as I remember too, which...
Yeah, that stung even more. But yeah, it's the word.
So, gentlemen, how are we going to do this? Are we just going to do the honor system and take your earbuds out for when the other's answering the questions?
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because it's going to be like a newlywed game.
We aren't going to write it? I thought we were going to write it.
Oh, yeah, you can write it down.
Okay.
Teach me this game. I never
watched.
Oh,
you know what? Wait now. You don't. You don't have to take the earbuds out. You can just write it down individually and not. Yeah.
Not
sorry,
say
Dan.
it.
Dan, how high is your IQ? Much higher than mine. A1.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's almost 3 digits.
Almost.
Let's keep them around.
Well, none of us are in that Vox Deo and Benjamin 148 to 152 category, so that's all right.
Close.
Blissful ignorance. So how long have you guys known each other?
I would say 2011, Dan, right?
Yeah, we met at you came to a stand-up show, and then
I was going to see a mutual friend stand up, and I saw Dan go up, and I was in the lobby smoking a cigarette, and he came out, and I had a few beers, and I just said, "Hey, man, it was a great set." That was the first thing I ever said to you. I was a fan. I was admiring. I mean, let's be fair. Everyone else that went up sucked shit. So it's not that you weren't funny, but you
by comparison, I was pretty good.
Like a giant star. So I felt like I had to go up to you and then tell you did a great, and you did. You did a great. You were hilarious.
This guy needs to come to my basement every week.
That's it was decided instantly. But yeah, that was when we first met, right?
I think so. Yeah. And then you had me on the show about a year later, and then I just stuck around.
Was it a year after?
It was like 2012. You had me on the show, and then I stuck around. I just kind of came back a month later and kept coming back.
Nice.
That's probably. I'm so bad at ending relationships. I was prolonging firing the co-host I had at the time. That's probably why it took a year to get you on.
Oh, that's not nice.
Don't worry, no one's watching anyway. But so you guys should know each other pretty well now after almost a decade's worth of friendship now.
That's the theory.
Okay, well, this is going to be tested tonight. Let's see how this works out for you guys. See if you're still talking after this. So okay, here we'll start off with the first question here. This will be all
right.
Okay, right. When was the last time that your like friend here? I'm gonna have to figure out how to word this when I'm talking to both of you at the same time. When was the last time the other one will say they picked up a tab at the restaurant or bar?
When we went together?
Yeah.
This is the problem of the question.
You never go out together. Or okay, if you're in over at Joe's place, who picks up the tab for takeout or anything like that?
Oh, well,
I have my answer.
Yeah, we'll do 5 or 6 and then go and we'll do a few rounds of it. So we won't just do like a whole bunch of them and then we'll do a few and then get the answers.
All right.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. There's semi-instant gratification. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna
do like 4 or 5. We'll do 4 or 5 and then go through the 4 or 5 we just did, so we don't just do a whole bunch of. No, we need some instant. We need a little gratification eventually here.
Okay.
But okay, who would you each say would stand a better chance of winning a sexy buns contest? A little silly question.
Let's see him.
Let's see him. Oh my goodness. What drink are you on?
I'm
on. See the buns. Wow.
If he was born in 77, how old is he? 43? Yeah.
42 or 43.
No.
We got another trivia game going on in the other room. This is a double trivia house tonight.
43.
Do they have their own banner too?
We have the YouTube Gaming Commissioner in the house. We have Susan Wojcicki's cousin. So if anyone gets it online, we have it taken care of. Don't worry.
A lot going on in there.
Oh, we got a lot going on here, buddy. Don't worry. Okay, so your answers are written down, locked in, are they?
Yeah, I'm locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Clint, here the next one. Clint Eastwood is famous for saying "Make my day." What will your co-host say he's famous for saying?
As in, what do I think Joe is famous for saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Now I'm writing what I think Dan would say.
Yes.
Not about me, but about okay.
Exactly, yeah.
This is going to be about me for a second, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, some of these get a little wordy, I guess, with that kind of thing, with who's finishing off sentences for what the other person thinks. But we'll figure it out. It's not bad.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you guys got your answers locked in there?
Yep.
Locked.
Okay, here, we'll do this one last question here, and then we'll move on here. We're starting off with some silly ones here, nothing heavy yet. There. So, if your co-host could invite anyone to an orgy, who would it be?
Oh, boy.
For the girlfriend's sake, I would stick to celebrity if I were you, but... don't pick the grocer down the street.
If Dan could pick anyone to bring to an orgy,
Exactly.
okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this game of how it works.
I mean, you boys are hanging out, chit chatting, and I'm sure the conversation comes up. It's like, hey, I really wish that like Cindy Crawford was like back in 1998, and I was like in a huge orgy with her or something like that.
Right.
Not bad, hey, Cindy Crawford. Probably still smash, probably.
She's still
those
hot.
days?
I believe it.
She has a daughter who's hot, which is creepy. I think Pete Davidson fucked her, actually. Did you say fuck on this show?
It'd be weirder if she wasn't hot.
It would. You're right.
But okay, gentlemen. So here, that was the first four. Let's go through those.
Oh, okay.
Let's go through them here, and since we'll get some instant gratification, we don't want to drag things out too long. We'll do a few rounds. So okay, when was the last time they would say they picked up the tab at the restaurant? The last time Joe picked up or Dan?
Oh, I thought it was who does pick it up.
Yeah.
The last time anyone picked up a tab, I think, was when we went to Kenny's wedding. But if they're doing the who buys stuff when we go to Joe's, I have Joe when asked by Ian.
Joe,
So we agreed.
Okay.
We agreed.
That's agreed. Yeah, there you go. They each get a point. But that means like it's like a point in friendship.
Yeah,
Right.
a friend point.
A friend
You could
point.
use those.
Okay. Okay. Which one of you guys thought who would win the sexy buns contest? Let's see. Who would win the stand a better chance? Dan?
Me by default, because Joe doesn't have an ass.
Okay.
Yeah, my girl
Perfect.
tells me the same
But
thing.
it is very furry.
You could bounce a quarter off it?
Yes, you could, unfortunately.
Nice. There we go. Okay, gentlemen, Clint Eastwood is famous for saying, "Make my day." What do you think your co-host would be famous for saying?
I wrote 3 down.
Hold on, technical difficulties. Shut up, Joe. Nice.
It's also, I told you this 5 times, or... You're not
That's great.
Perfect. I love it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, if the other one would invite anyone to an orgy, who would it be? What would you come up with that one?
I went classic. Classic Cinemax.
Ooh.
Wow. Wait, what did that say?
Shannon Tweed. That
Wow,
would be
that's
the
old
gentleman
school.
from Kiss's ex-wife or are they still married? Him, Gene Simmons and her?
I think so. I don't know how anyone can stay with Gene Simmons.
Oh my God, no, me neither.
That's definitely sneaking to the TV room in 1997 right there. Shannon
Yeah.
Tweed.
Yeah. And I like Dan's answer, Eddie Vedder, because Joe would definitely smash.
It's not even for sex. It's just so he could talk to him.
I would just talk to him naked.
Everyone's pounding out, and Joe's just like fluffing while talking to Eddie.
I would have thought it was that great porn.
We thought it was gonna be oh my God, Kay Parker.
Hey, Parker?
Yeah, we thought it was gonna be Kay
that was
Parker.
Oh man,
I would choose
she's got to be 80 now,
I mean,
right?
those breasts. Okay, yeah, you got to go back to 1980.
Yeah, you need her and a time machine at the orgy.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a great porn movie called The Time Machine, and it's hilarious.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
I actually took it and I edited out all the sex scenes and I posted it up on YouTube because it was so funny.
Dude, that's what we want to do with the video you just got, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's a great idea.
I did that to a Cosby Show porn too, and we watched it this morning as a test run for tonight just to make sure. My computer's been crapping out, but it got back up and running. So, anyways.
When this is done, send me that time machine link because that
I
sounds
will.
fucking great.
Yeah,
I will. It's very funny. Okay, gentlemen, next round. Round number 2.
All right, round
That
2.
one, you guys seem like you're pretty good friends so far. I mean, we haven't disproven friendship
Yeah.
yet.
We're pretty close.
That's the point of this game, is to disprove friendship.
What a fun game.
Not really. I didn't think of that until right now. Seems kind of mean, doesn't it?
Maybe it's to prove friendship.
Oh.
Okay, so I had some of these I had thought out as far as I was going to be asking you guys secretly, so this one might sound a little weird, but how many puppet obsessed girls would Joe or Dan say he's finger slammed? See, this was supposed to be just talking to Dan. But it's still kind of funny now with saying it right to Joe. Yes, how many? It's not a question of have you ever, it's a question of the number of. That's my favorite all-time story. It's my all-time favorite story. It's just the puppet.
Told that, Dan. Mark that down for stories I could retell when I want to kill time on the show next week.
That's what made me love you, Joe. That was the first thing that made me love you, man. Really? Was the puppet story. I mean, that really sticks out in my mind. I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
Waiting for the train, so romantic.
By the train station. Yeah, got me right there.
The week after. I don't know if you saw that.
Excuse me?
That she called in the week after.
Oh yeah,
she did.
Oh yes, we remember. Is that how we met?
Great
didn't we meet the same way? No, that was something different. Sorry.
The subway.
Okay, gentlemen, here's where we separate the boys from the men. I always like to say that, like as if we're men. What would each other say is the worst idea you've brought to the show that never made it?
Oh wow!
Oh, see, you thought I was just like getting you fluffy there. No?
The worst thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't even want to have to explain this. Oh man, you know what I'm thinking. I know you know what I'm thinking, dude.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there was a few ideas that kind of maybe didn't float.
Kind of rises above. Definitely.
But hey, if it didn't make it, that just means you had a good discernment.
Well, Dan did.
Dan did. Okay, not surprising. Oh yes, there's a doozy coming up here. Oh my goodness.
No. All right.
We got it locked in. Okay.
It's gonna need some explaining, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen. If a waitress undercharged your co-host $20, would you say that they would inform her or not? How honest are you, gentlemen? How honest do you think your best friend is? Well, I don't know about best. I don't want to.
How big
would
her?
would he call her out?
Well, for undercharge. No, would he fess up? She undercharged him.
Oh, like me
okay.
If you were at dinner, I get undercharged. What would I do?
Would you be honest and yeah? I think we got some honest gentlemen here. We'll see. My lovely assistant said depends on how big her chest area is, classily.
And factor in. That's true.
Yeah.
And Joe would explain to her cleavage that he was shorted.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever the name tag is.
Eyes are up here. Eyes are up here, Joe. Okay, here, last question for this round. Where will your partner say was the last place the two of you went that you think he really made a fool of himself?
Together?
Yeah, I guess that it goes under the category of we never go out together.
Oh, we do it rarely. I'm trying to think.
But you probably don't act up. You guys are
Joe doesn't. Joe, when he's with people, no, he's very polite.
What, Dan, you saying that you have a wild side?
Yeah.
Oh. Do tell.
Not even close.
How about tables?
Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to work. He'll break.
Okay. Anyways, here, let's...
Mr. Dex, I'd say Dan would be honest and Joe can't count. Sorry, that was funny.
Well, at least we know Mr. Dax is honest.
I didn't mean to read your chat for you, but that was fucking good.
No, nice. I'm trying to... I check in for a second, but I'm trying to concentrate, keep it rolling, like we all should be doing, like a good host.
Yeah, you figured
that out yet.
Although it's very entertaining, though. when you get into it with the chat. I love it. Okay, so how many puppet obsessed girls do you think each other has finger slammed? What do we have down here? Surprisingly, just one, he says. Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna find my
Dan.
page. Okay. Joe 1, me 0, but I was there when she called.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay,
All right.
here's the doozy. What would you guys say is the worst idea that each other are brought to the show that never made it on?
I'm gonna go first, Joe.
Uh-oh. I see something about Hitler. dressing as Hitler after getting death threats.
Jew death threats.
Yeah, Joe insulted a local group and felt that the best thing to do after we were getting death threats and people knowing where he lived would be come on as Hitler, thinking they would get the joke. And I'm like, I don't think they're going to get the joke.
I had a roll of black electrical tape, and I was holding it up all excited. Dan, you know what I'm going to do tonight? We're all going to be watching. This is going to be funny, right? And Dan had to slowly explain to me that I might get killed. So
yeah. And if you were in this country here, you'd be in jail.
Yeah, we didn't bring that to the air.
I didn't park my car on the road that night.
Why am I laughing? That's horrible.
Actually, it ended up, one of the guys called in, and actually we had a really good conversation.
Yeah.
But, it was almost very different.
Yeah, it went in a nice, happy way where I learned a little bit. And,
oh, man. I just sat there silently.
Yeah, you sure did.
I learned a little bit.
Looking out the window, just trying to see if I saw flashlights.
Yeah, the studio was ground level, so yeah, there was it could have been ambushed at any time by the Mossad.
Yikes!
But it went
a little bit about the legal boundaries.
Yeah. And
well, Joe, I would have thought that would have been hilarious, but I understand why some people might not. Personally.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm very happy Dan was there that day.
Dan's like, they might not get the joke. Dan's like, I might not get the joke.
Still doesn't.
What exactly is the joke?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Show me the funny. Instead of show me the money, show me the funny. Okay. Well, that was hack. Okay, we'll move on here. I think the last of this round, where will your partner say was the last place that you two went together that you think you made a fool of himself? I wonder.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, I skipped the waitress. Okay, who's gonna shortchange that waitress? Who's gonna not put her through college?
I think Joe, if he was single and she was cute, he would never miss an opportunity to talk to her.
Yeah, I think they have to be honest. Oh, yep.
Yes, okay.
Otherwise, it's a 50-50.
Okay, well, we have honesty and friendship just shining through. What a night.
Oh, yes, honest. Okay.
I like it. Okay. And your partner. Where will your partner say was the last place the two of you went that they think you really made a fool of himself or your partner?
I don't know if you really made a fool of yourself, but I was thinking about the time we did the roast for BJ and Shannon's wedding, and you just fucking tore that guy open for like making some jokes at me. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was what was his name?
Oh, he was a nice guy too, Pete.
I never met him before, but yeah, he badmouthed you, or he made jokes making fun of you.
He just made a couple of jokes about me, and you just like went up there like with venom. And I was like, Joe, it's a roast.
I know. I don't think
it was so protective. I loved it.
I don't even think I was like scheduled to be part of it, right? I just decided to go up.
I think you brought your notebook just in case. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And then during
you actually did kill that night, but that part was weird.
Well, that's like the unfortunate thing about me is I'm at my funniest when I'm being really mean to people. That's
yeah, it's a tough thing to live with.
I know. So
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And it's easiest to be mean, like in your art, whether you're like doing comedy or for me music. I'm easiest. It's easier for me to be mean in my music rather than like talking live like this.
It's definitely true.
Yeah, because you could say you can interpret it any way you want. It's ambiguous, but when I'm calling someone a bald cunt or whatever, it's pretty obvious where I'm going.
I'm right here.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much naked. Okay. Well, we're halfway through the show, and it looks
All
like...
right.
Oh, my goodness. It's looking like Dan is
Dancing.
slightly more of a better friend so far.
Oh wow.
Just
What?
yeah, apparently by how many? By 4 points? I don't know how my lovely assistant is
All right.
keeping track of points here, so this is rather arbitrary, and we might have to bring in the YouTube Gaming Commissioner from the other room.
Dan's ahead by
Oh.
3.
By 3?
Yeah.
So rigged. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dan and I have been in a secret Discord message all week, just plotting, plotting this. Hand rubbing intensifying. Okay, if you had one extra Pearl Jam ticket, who would your partner say that you would take with you to the concert? And if I remember correctly, this might have actually happened, I think. I believe something like this may have transpired in the last few months. With a gentleman named Ian? Of the Cousin Dan and Ian show?
Oh.
I wonder, who would one take? Lock in your answers and then hit the buzzer.
I'm buzzed. I'm locked.
Buzz.
We're all
Buzzing.
buzzed. Okay. Okay. Here's a matter-of-fact question: how many tattoos would you say your co-host has, if any? And I'm sure that you've shown each other all your private special tattoos.
I've shown Dan.
Yeah, we saw some of your tattoos just the other day. I think it was in the last couple weeks, I believe. Joe, you've been
No, I
showing
have
off
private areas.
Yes. Very, very privet. Oh, speaking of that, the next question falls right into that.
Oh.
How would your co-host say that you'd complete this sentence? Joe or Dan would be a perfect male specimen if only his blank was smaller.
So Joe would be a perfect specimen if blank was smaller?
Exactly.
If his blank was smaller?
And Joe
All right, let's
says
see.
the same with Dan. He'd be the perfect male specimen if only his blank was smaller. This is right out the 70s Newlywed Game, this shit. Say, when you make whoopee to each other. That's what they always said. They always said make whoopee.
I'm not allowed to make eye contact.
Because then it moves. Oh, pardon me. I just played.
All right. All right, I'm good.
Answers are locked in.
I'm locked.
Okay. Will you each other say? Sorry. Will Joe or Dan? Will you say that your co-host is a male chauvinist or not?
Okay, that's easy. That's locked.
Yeah, that's locked.
Well, that seemed
I'm
awful
locked
quick.
on that one.
They're both locked.
They're both locked in. Beautiful.
They're locked. I'm locked.
Okay, and here's the last one of this round here. Here we go. What will what will Joe and Dan say is the last sport their co-host has participated in?
Participated in. Wow.
Yes, participated in. What sport? Other than crushing puss, you play sports, I'm sure.
No.
No. I'm sure.
All right, I'm gonna go for a guess on this one.
So what?
All right.
You play as much sports as I do. Don't worry.
So what would his sport be?
A sport?
Sorry, I was asking because I had to change my answer for the one before the last.
Hunting's a sport, so you could say cockroach smashing. I guess is kind of a sport.
All right.
I don't know. Pigeon hitting.
Oh, if we get to make up sports, then hold on, I could change my answer. I was going for an actual one of the major 4 sports.
Right. Fair enough.
All right, I'm locked.
Okay. So let's run down that. After Dan's locked, we'll run down that list again and.
I'm locked.
Okay, here. So we'll find out. We'll find
Let me
out
go back.
who each other thinks. What would happen if you had an extra Pearl Jam ticket, and who would you say that you would take with them?
Definitely not Ian. Girlfriend.
Yeah, good. Oh,
Be,
there we go.
Be girlfriend.
That's a match.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, here's the matter of fact. How many tattoos do each other have?
Joe has one tattoo.
That's it.
Dan has none.
On his upper arm.
And Dan, you have none. Wow.
I have none tattoos.
None tattoos. Bravo, sir.
Mhm.
Wow. Way to keep it real. We're the same way.
I just can't think of anything I want there.
Mm-hmm. I used to have one thing I wanted. The band Yes.
Of course.
They had their logo. It was a really nice kind of bubble font. Yes, in their albums, and I always thought that'd be something. At least it's positive, but I never went through with it.
Yeah.
They had a song. Good.
You
love
feel
Yes.
all right about it, right?
Yeah. And I
You
still
feel
love
all
Yes.
right about it.
Okay. So here we go. How would your co-host complete this sentence? My co-host would be a perfect male specimen if only his blank was smaller. What do you guys say with that? His Wi-Fi distance. Nice one, Joe. And what kind of hole is that, Dan? I can only see the ST. His chest hole.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Joe hates Joe hates my Wi-Fi.
Nice. Well,
He's sending me a cable. He's sending me an actual cable, so he doesn't have to deal with it anymore.
Well, it's not that. It's just the fact all the tinfoil blocks the 5G, so it just doesn't connect as easy. I mean, that's.
At least I'm safe, Joe. That's what matters.
Yeah.
You, not to me.
That's right.
We still haven't. I actually set up the subscribes and donation noises to the tinfoil hat thing. The little thing I sent you a long time ago, Dan.
Oh man. Yes.
You haven't put tinfoil. You haven't put tinfoil on your head since I sent that to you.
You know what? I have it here. We were going to get into it last week, but it just didn't happen.
Oh no, it's all good. I get it. I mean, you can't always.
I do still have it. We didn't want the bit to get old.
Exactly right.
It's fun.
Yeah. Well, I came in at the end of a stale bit. What are you gonna do?
Oh no, it'll be back. Trust me.
Okay. Will your co-host say that you're a male chauvinist? Oh, sorry, Joe.
No, that's all right. So we reuse stale bits all the time. But yeah,
Joe is not a chauvinist.
No,
he says some silly. He says some silly things, but he loves the women's.
Nice. Of course. We understand that. This is all just for fun and for jest. These things we say and do on here.
Most of the things.
Yes, most. Yeah. when we have to get away with it, we used to say that. Okay. And the sport. When you're not crushing puss, what was the last sport you played?
Now, if we were going real sports, I was going to say at one point at a 4th of July party, I'm sure he played like drunk wiffle ball.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're going making up sports, cup peeing. He definitely does that really well.
Oh. I real sports. Well, I guess kind of real, right? Well, video games.
Judges?
I do play. Yeah, I play some video games. I was playing some. What was I playing? Oh, I was playing something.
I dare say if I ask the chat, they're gonna say no on the video games as a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Red Dead Redemption. That's what I was just
Let's
playing.
see here.
Yeah, that's where I got that from.
But
counting as a sport.
Cup
You
peeing.
you have judges to go to?
We have the gaming commission. We have judges. This is a professional operation, even though I can't work the microphones properly.
Damn it.
Yeah, this isn't like our rinky-dink thing. He's got a whole group of people there. He's got a
system before. My eyes are still bugged out. Going, how does that happen?
Look at the set in his. Do you see the set in his? Are you
I
on
know.
YouTube?
In fact, there is a set. I can't. I have 2 vinyl albums that I have to scurrily grab and put behind me 5 minutes before I turn my computer on.
They match.
Yeah, well,
it's not even a green screen. That's like a fake. It's an actual set.
No, I went and spent $7.50 at the dollar store, and put it up.
That's a lot of time-consuming construction paper and scissors. It came out good.
Well, we didn't have to buy the construction paper. Having an 8-year-old leaves us with a lot of construction paper.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Well, it works.
Okay.
Are those real records up there too, or no?
Oh yes, definitely. I collect vinyl. I have like over 2,000 records and all that, and they're all over the walls everywhere else in this room. We just took them down and put up our name of this for the set. But I'm a geek too. Whatever. Everyone rips on the Beatles and vinyl, but That's my kind of little niche world of music, I guess. Whatever.
Oh, hell yeah, me too, man.
Yeah. That's why whenever I see all these people ripping you guys, I'm thinking to myself, back off. Back off.
I'm with you on the vinyl. Absolutely.
Look at that.
It does
We
sound
got
better.
someone on our side.
Okay, gentlemen, serious question. What will you say the first drug your co-host tried was?
Oh.
The Gaming Commission likes it.
The Gaming Commission trying some now? This is scary.
We're just trying to keep everyone in line here.
It's hard to do. Yeah, I know.
This
It's hard to do.
is a tough one because I know you have a favorite, and I know I'm not sure if it was the first though.
Okay, here we go. Next.
All right,
You guys
let's see.
locked in here?
Let's see.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. This is where Joe's going to catch up, I think.
What was the last thing that your co-host said they would do but hasn't done yet?
Oh my God!
I knew you'd like that one.
Shit.
Ben doesn't do that.
Oh yeah, we're keeping it real around here, asking the tough questions. Oh, and this next one's a doozy too.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm locked.
Okay, whimsy incoming. We ask you to complete this sentence about each other. It's amazing that in this day and age, a modern man like him can have such ancient ideas when it comes to blank. You're talking about each other now. It's amazing that in this day and age, a modern man like him can have such ancient ideas when it comes to what? Apparently not women. He's not a male. No one's a male chauvinist, so we have modern ideas about that. So that's good.
And Joe's very modern.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got it. I'm locked in.
All right, hold on. I'm locking. Hold on. I'm gonna hold your show up here.
Oh, no problem. No, we're right on schedule. This is lovely.
You have a schedule too? You gotta give me some tips.
Our schedule's literally like, oh, we have 10 minutes left.
Oh, what time is it? Yeah, that's normally.
Okay. All right, I'm locked-ish. I'm locked.
And here we go. The last question for this round. What will your co-host say is the most embarrassing thing that we'd find in his home?
Oh, embarrassing.
Yes, I wonder. Is it toilet paper that just can't be unwrapped because it's all stuck together? Or, oh my goodness. Butt plugs? Who knows? Or maybe it's like a copy of a Spice Girls album.
Only if it's vinyl.
Yeah. I got a Backstreet Boys
Right.
CD signed. Take that.
Okay, locked.
I'm locked.
Beautiful. Okay, so
Let me
let's
get to
review.
the first question. What was the first question?
We talking about drugs. It's the
Oh, yeah,
first drug that you guys say think each other would say they've tried first originally back in the day. I mean, last week.
Redan, weed.
Marijuana, Mary Jane.
Definitely. Joe, see, I don't know if it was the first or not, but I know it was the one that made the impact.
Yeah.
The cocos.
Well, I mean, no. I did.
It wasn't first, was it?
I tried pop before Coke.
Yeah, see, I wasn't sure which was first. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
and Joe didn't like. I didn't like pot. I remember you saying that.
No, he's not a fan.
I quickly got away from that pot and went right to Coke.
Let's change gears.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the last thing that your co-host said they would do but haven't done yet? The list. Ooh.
Oh, but I think specifically it was call Kenny. I think he was going to call Kenny, and it just never happened.
Okay, see, I put improved Wi-Fi upload audio shows.
Well, you're probably both right. You know, some of these are actually a little flawed in the reasoning, where you're just answering for each other and there's nothing to compare it to, but still fun. maybe you'll get those things done, gentlemen.
Maybe, not likely.
I'm literally only getting mine done because you're sending me the thing to fix it with.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay. We asked your co-host to complete this sentence. It's amazing that in a day and age, a modern man like him can have such ancient ideas when it comes to what?
Car stereo.
Oh, I put Ethernet cable.
What did you say? What was
Ethernet.
Ethernet cable.
Jesus, you're really fucking hammering this Ethernet. What a fucking
really,
what an asshole.
we're really gonna get somewhere tonight. Yeah, we're really gonna kind of bring that home, make a point that Dan should upgrade his shit.
The next one about what we have in our house is his just gonna say not an Ethernet cable.
Anything but.
Beautiful. Okay, so the last question of this round: what will your co-host say is the most embarrassing thing we'd find in his home? Oh, here we go.
Fleshlight.
Fleshlight. Damn right. Girlfriends.
Gross.
Dan's girlfriend sex toys.
Oh yeah. Let's leave those here.
Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong.
Lovely. Well, oh no, is he going to get them?
Oh, yeah, he has them there. Well, are they scattered all over the house? How many are there?
She ordered one. She ordered one, and it's here.
Does that vibrate?
I don't know. It makes vibrations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She ordered it and had it delivered here and didn't tell me. So I was like, "What's this?" With like my name on it.
Wow, beautiful.
So like, I get home one day and there's a package on my front step addressed to me, and I'm like, I don't recall ordering this.
You should give it a test drive on your back. Might be relaxing.
Yeah, I should use it on my neck at store sometimes.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman from Australia named Boogie Bumper that just gave a dildo away in a contest recently.
Oh, that was nice.
It was very nice of him.
A
nice glass.
I follow him on the Twitter. I follow him on the Twitter machine.
Yeah.
I know him.
So should we all.
Guys.
1 second. Excuse me there for a second. I have to do something.
We have a commercial break?
Uh-oh.
You good? Okay. Sorry about that.
Right. I think you're going to start reading like a live read, a commercial.
No, I just had to help my lovely assistant out.
Oh.
Anyways, beautiful. Oh, I lost my place. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, if anyone needs any glass dildos, see Evil Ian on Twitter, Ian Michael Glass. Little shout out for glass dildos.
I wonder if he just has leftovers that he doesn't need anymore, or if he actually went out and bought something. Away.
No, he makes them. So yeah, it's just leftover glass he has lying around. He just makes different sized dildos.
Right.
That's awesome. I'm just joking. He's a really nice fellow. It seems like. Okay, here we go. Last round.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Oh, John, I'm gonna have to mix this up a little bit. Okay, who would you say is each other's favorite comedian?
Oh.
Okay. So who would? I'm still trying to get the hang of this game. Who would Dan say is his favorite? Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
That's game works,
supposed to
right?
name your favorite.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm getting
name your
getting
favorite.
the hang of it. All right.
Just tough because there's more than one.
Yeah, this is tough. Fuck.
Ooh, you can only pick one.
I'm gonna pick one major, and I'm gonna have my backup for just to see if I was right.
Yeah,
All right.
it's all good.
Okay, I'm good.
Joe still may be thinking.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. He's. All right, I got it. I'm gonna do the same thing. I got two. All right. I'm locked.
Beauty.
All right, I'm locked.
Okay. Where would your co-host say was the first time they performed on stage?
Oh, where or when?
Where?
Where? Oh shit! I live right near it. Fuck, what's it called?
Fine. There we go.
Oh my god, I remember exactly where the fuck it is. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. I wrote the directions. I wrote what's across the street.
Just the place across the street. Perfect.
I wrote what's across the street from it. Okay.
Should not count.
Speaking of, I'll just send you something funny about that later, Joe. I'll send it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Will your
I'm
co-host
good. I'm
say-
locked.
Will your co-host say there's not enough policemen patrolling their neighborhood?
Your neighborhood.
Ooh, let's see. Who likes the coppers? Who wants the protection? The protection of the police, getting you down for hanging out for more than 3 people.
All right, I'm locked. I think I'm good with this one.
Beauty. Okay, here's the last question right here. Watch this last question.
All right.
When your co-host gets angry, would you say they act more like Helen Keller, a little whiny bitch, or like that guy in your donut alert yelling at the poor trumpet player?
Oh.
A Helen Keller, get the silent treatment, or a little whiny bitch, or like that guy in the donut alert yelling at the poor trumpet player. Who the fuck are you? I love that. Well.
Okay. Okay, I'm locked.
Okay, I'm good.
It's all right. Locked in. Okay, gentlemen. Well, that was the last and final round. So what was the first one here? Who would each other say is their favorite comedian? That's the first question in this round.
I wrote down a big one and a smaller one.
That's fair
enough.
So,
A big one and a small too.
I got
you got?
Big J
Big
Okerson
J.
and Patton Oswalt.
Oh, I love Big J. Yeah, Big J and Stanhope are my two. And for Joe, I had Stanhope and I had Patrice.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right with Stanhope, but Patrice
It is Stanhope? Yeah.
Yeah, Stanhope, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, right on. Okay, and where would each other say that? Oh, sorry, Joe?
Oh, no.
Was that?
I was asking Dan, was I right with Patton or no?
You were. I would say my top are Stanhope, Jay, and Patton. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I kind of.
They're the main. Oh, but then Burr gets in there. If we talk about this, it's going to take an hour.
Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll do it on our show.
All right, move on.
We'll save it. We'll save it for our show. We'll talk comedy on our show. Sorry.
Oh, you got the points. Oh, your microphone's nowhere near you, though. Oh, my goodness. She's probably cranked. Okay.
I gave you the points.
She wants you to know that she gave you the points.
Oh,
Thank
you.
Beautiful. This is awesome. Okay. What was the last one? Is it the policeman in the neighborhood? Who will? The first performing.
First time we performed. Yeah.
Where would each other say was the first time performing on stage? New York.
Joe, I think it's the Whiskey something. It was across the Medieval Times, which I spelled wrong.
Whiskey Cafe across from
Whiskey Cafe. That's what it was.
Okay,
yeah.
yes. So Dan gets the point there because Joe was a lot less specific.
New York.
Being vague by saying New York.
New York, yeah. New York is a pretty big place.
Oh,
It wasn't New York. It was in Manhattan Comedy Club, but yeah.
Could have been New Jersey. Oh, was it really Manhattan Comedy Club?
Yeah, I mean it was called Manhattan Comedy Club. It was upstate.
I forgot to put New York twice. Oh, upstate. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Dan,
All right.
you're in the lead.
No, Dan's in the lead. Okay, here we got a couple more here. So that's the policeman here. Would your co-host say there's not enough policemen policing and patrolling your neighborhood?
I'm going with
say there's not enough, but there's not much of a reason. I never see anyone outside when I'm
Well,
there.
that's because they blend in with the. Well, never mind.
Oh, Joey. Oh, my Joey.
And we just got shut down by the YouTube Gaming Commission for
Sorry.
Inappropriate implications. That'll be a thing now. You can't have inappropriate implications. Can't even imply.
We already got tagged for our last one. Joe fixed it.
Yeah, I appealed it. We're all good.
Good job, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, because I thought something went missing because I was trying to watch last night's episode. Oh.
Yeah, thanks to Frozen Nation who helped me through that. He calmed me down and told me just appeal it. It'll be okay. It happened to me. Because I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, here we got the last couple of last question right here actually. Kind Okay, when you get angry, would your co-host say you act more like the Helen Keller, little whiny bitch, or that guy in your donut alert, yelling at that poor trumpet player?
He's Helen Keller quiet, and then he eventually hits trumpet.
Yeah.
Like after it builds up.
For Dan, I put Helen Keller, but the trumpet guy is in his head, but he's just hiding it really well.
Yeah, the trumpet guy is screaming in my head. Yeah, I'm not gonna let Joe know.
But you, yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
I can just see it just like building up, and then it explodes. And then
the show is on video, so you can see that on Dan's face sometimes.
Yeah, I just don't answer my text for 5 days, and then I'll talk to him after that.
You do that every week to me. Don't tell me that.
Well, gentlemen, we've come to the end, and it looks as though we have a clear winner. It looks like your friendship is surviving because it's very close. So you will survive. I can, so what do we got here? Okay, Dan got 20 versus 17.
That's close.
That is pretty close.
That's close.
Very
That's
close.
good. I'll take
so that's
that.
That's why I say we've ruled that you can stay friends and that you are in fact good friends.
Goodness, that makes the show easier.
Yeah. See, so we have a nice ending to everything.
Good. That was fun.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks so much for coming on.
Of course.
Thanks for having us, man. That was great.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good time, and we always thank you for the shows you put on, and we every week we love to watch you guys, fumble around and have some fun.
We greatly appreciate you hanging out and all you do for the show, man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure.
Yeah,
It was my way to donate since I'm broke as F.
No, dude.
More than
we hear you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys, and we'll see you around. We'll probably see you next week there in the chat rooms.
All right,
man.
Sounds good, man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Bye, assistant. Good night.
Bye, assistant. Like a cousin Joe.
He said the thing. The thing. He said it. Awesome. Okay, guys. We're going to play our little outro out. We made a little special outro for this evening. And let's see if I can find it now. Thanks so much for hanging out, everyone, and not minding too much our little go-aheads here. Oh my goodness, where did that go? Anyways, we'll see if we can't find that. But thanks so much, and let's see here. Cousin Joe outro. There we go. Beauty.
Well, that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging around, and please come back again. Thanks so much to our guest, Cousin Dan, and the other guy, Cousin Joe, I mean. Promotional consideration by Kitty Razor and Fat Cake Boy. Shout out to Smeds.